this is the Mexico Embassy, and we parked our car here. Welcome back to our channel Ways. So today we're in Abu Dhabi in front of Mexico Embassy. So we have interview today. We're going for the interview. Best of luck to us. So interview ho gaya hamara. So it's very easy. This is for so they do have two kind of visa only. One is work permit if you're going for work purpose. Another is visitor visa. So if you're going from your company for for attending business meetings or training purpose to Mexico, then also it comes under visitor visa only. But you have to mention it properly. First of all, if you're applying for Mexico visa from UAE, especially if you're in UAE and you're applying for a visitor visa or work permit visa, you should not be in a trap of any agency. Or there are many visa companies or who provides visa. Agents, they will tell, okay, I'll give visa, and they'll use different technical terms like this document, that document. So don't fall in that trap, okay? Because Mexico Embassy only is in Abu Dhabi, and they don't allow any agency or any company to interfere. So the applicant has to fill up or has to do everything by himself. For example, in my case, it is I'm going for a business visa. It means I'm going to attend business meetings and trainings for my company, okay, but still it's under visitor visa only. So but my company did not apply. I had to apply, okay, because they don't allow. So if you are applying or you're applying for your family, your wife or kids, so only you have to apply, okay. So step one is you have to send them an email, okay. They have a customer care number also. So if you call, they will ask, okay, send whatever you need, send in email, okay. So the email ID I'll mention in the description. So first you have to mention in the email body that, okay, like what is the purpose of visit. For example, for me, I'm going for a business meeting purpose. So I wrote that I'm looking for an appointment in Mexico Embassy, Abu Dhabi, that because I'm going for attending meetings and all. For example, if you're going for travel purpose, you have to tell like I'm going for tourism purpose or travel purpose. This is what you have to mention. Why do you need a Mexico visa, okay, and what kind of visa you're looking for. This you have to mention in the first email. Then they'll reply after 5 to 7 working days that, okay, give us all these documents, and they will send an document. Yes, they will attach a document and say reply back to you. Send all the documents which is required for the visa, okay. In the document itself it will be written what are the documents are required. I'll tell in some time. So you have to send all the documents, scan copy of the documents, and along with that you should mention if your wife or your family, whoever is accompanying you, have to write I'm looking for an appointment for me and also my wife or my kids together, like that, so that everything will happen in one shot. So you have to mention like that. Then they'll reply again after 5 to 6 or 7 working days that, okay, this is your appointment date, okay. So they'll give all communication through mail, okay, and all you have to do, okay. So agents cannot do anything here. They'll not entertain any agents, any company, nothing. The person who is applying, he has to or she has to send email, okay. And now what are the documents are required, okay. So first they'll give you, whenever you will send an email, they'll give you application form and another document, that checklist, what are the documents are required. So application form they'll be given, so you have to fill up the application form, okay. Then you'll need a passport size photo which you have to paste in the application form itself. Then you have to send your passport. If you are UAE resident, then UAE resident visa or Emirates ID. Then if you are going for business training purpose or business meeting purpose from your company, so that time you need an invitation letter from your company. Or in my case that happened because I'm going to attend business meetings for my company, so in Mexico. So they send me an invitation letter. So it has to be in English, either English or in Spanish language, okay. So this is the first document, okay. So application form, then the invitation letter from the company, and if you're going for a travel purpose, then you have to your company, you must have an employment, right? So your company has to send a NOC letter to you, okay. Then you need salary statement, bank statement of last 3 months, and minimum balance should be I think more than, it is better if you keep the closing balance more than 40 or 50,000 dirham. Okay, because they want to see whether you can survive there or not. You might need to show them your employment history. I mean your employment certificate. So your employer will give you an employment certificate that you are you are employee of this company, and your salary is this. It should be mentioned your salary is this much, and what is your role, this kind of things. But if you are going for tourism or travel purpose, you have to show them your return tickets, because they want to make sure that you are coming back here, you are not staying there. So and the accommodation booked, so you can give a dummy tickets also. For me it was not required, they didn't ask. Okay, so these are the main documents which are required. So in the interview, what they'll ask, what question they can ask. So they will ask definitely that first, you have to greet with good morning or good afternoon, whatever. So they will ask like, what is the purpose of your visit, why you are visiting. So if you are going for tourism or travel purpose, you have to tell your reason. They might ask you that for how long you want to stay there, and for how long you want to you want the visa. They can ask. So you have to tell the answer. Like for me, in my case, it is like 170 days. And they might ask you that if you are going for tourism purpose, they might ask you that do you know where you will be staying. You have to tell, you just remember some name. For example, in Mexico City, there are one place called Reforma, I told them. So you remember some name and where you will be staying. Polanco, yeah. So remember some name and you will tell them. So in UAE, they didn't ask much question, very minimal question, just for basic formalities. If your documents are okay, if your profile is good, they don't ask much questions. And always try to be wear a decent dress or a formal dress proper. Okay, that will make an impression to them. So in UAE, Abu Dhabi, they have embassy in Abu Dhabi. So for me it took only 40 minutes. 9 o'clock exactly, I had an appointment and I finished in 9:40. So it was very easy, and there will be no one inside because they don't allow you to enter without any appointment. So once you come here, I reached at 8:55, so I had to wait for 5 minutes. Then there will be no one, no security here. So there is a camera and there is a calling bell. You have to press that, and they'll ask you what is your name, and you have to tell your name and your appointment, everything. Then the gate will automatically open. You have to go inside, and it will be quiet places. There will be very few people inside. Like it should be done in a maximum 1 hour. So the visa fee for both of us, they took around 374 dirham. This is the visa fee and nothing else. So and that is included, everything, the visa fee, biometric and everything. Okay, and this is very easy. So to get a Mexico visa in UAE is very easy. I don't think it is much complicated. Hola from Mexico. We are already in Mexico from last 1 month. So two points I forgot to mention that time. So I thought of mentioning now, which is like, so if you are traveling, if you are planning to travel with your dependents, for example your wife or kids, so how to apply for them? For that, they will need your marriage certificate. Okay, so if that is in English, then it is fine. If that is not in English, if that is in any regional language, for example Hindi or Bengali or any other language, then that has to be translated into Spanish. Okay, so either in English or in Spanish. Okay, they'll accept both these languages. So that is one. Also, the identification like passport, or if you are in outside of India, your visa and everything. Okay, so that's it. You have to also remember when you'll be landed to Mexico, in the immigration also they will ask, they might ask many questions like why you are here, for how long you will be here. Okay, what is the purpose of visit? So you have to be prepared for the same question again in the immigration time. So we're in Mexico from last 1 month, and we have prepared many blogs like how safe is Mexico City, or where to stay, what are the places to explore and all, everything. Whoever is coming first time in Mexico, those blogs are going to be very helpful. Okay, so you can watch, you can go to our channel and see all the blogs which we have made in Mexico. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I thought of making this video because when I was searching for this kind of topic in YouTube, I didn't get detailed information about that. So I thought of making a video. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned.